Hi guys, it's indeed my pleasure to have Kanwarpreet Singh and Nitasha, both from Infosys, with me, and they are our esteemed speaker for ATA GTR 2022, the seventh edition of Global Testing Retreat. Kanwarpreet Singh is a lead consultant at Infosys. He has more than 13 years of experience in test automation. He's leading digital transformation, an expert, I would say, in test automation tools. Currently, he's working out of UK. So, Kanwar, I would like you to talk a little bit about yourself a little bit more before we move on to Natasha, if it's okay.
Yeah, thanks, Aditya. I think it's a pleasure for me to be a part of GTR this time again. Hi, my name is Kamar, and I'm working with Infosys from last 10 years, working as lead consultant. I'm based out in UK, working for one of the financial bank as a lead for to provide solutions for the automation and working for digital transformation as well. So basically, I have a background on automation tools where I'm working across all the platforms where mobile testing, web application testing is also involved. So that is a short introduction about me. So
Thank you so
moving
much.
to
And
Natasha.
Kanwar is basically a champion of communities. He keeps on participating not only as speaker for various conferences. I've seen him contribute for ATA and other communities as well. So thank you so much, Kanwar, for that. We
Thanks, Aditya.
appreciate your presence with us as well. And Natasha is joining from Australia. It's been a challenge to get all these team together for this interview. She is also part of Infosys and she is a digital solution specialist. She is an expert in test automation, DevOps, lean agile development. She's also working for a very large financial sector client out of Australia. Currently, you're in Sydney, Natasha?
Yes,
Okay,
I'm
all right.
currently based in Sydney. Yeah.
Okay, good. So we would also request you to speak a little bit about yourself, a little bit more, and then we will jump onto your topic if that's okay.
Sure. So, hi everyone. I'm Natasha. I work as a digital solution specialist for Infosys. I have more than 14 years of experience in quality engineering, and I have expertise in areas like test automation, agile, and DevOps implementation project. I have a passion to adapt to latest industry trends, which helps accelerate the digital transformation journey of the projects that I work on. I have worked for clients across geographies of US, UK, and Australia, and currently working for a large financial services client. I'm based out of Sydney, Australia. Looking forward to this conference. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Natasha and Kamal. By the way, they have a very interesting topic. I think the focus and the theme for the conference is test beyond the obvious, and their topic actually gels with the conference theme. It's basically SRE, which is Site Reliability Engineering. What does it imply as a tester? So, guys, can you highlight a few things about it without spilling too many beans so that our team
Uh,
is interested? And I want everybody to join this session.
Yeah, thanks, Aditya, for giving us an opportunity to speak up with this one of the hot topic which is going on. Like, we always be a part of technology and want to adopt the new technology which is coming up in our software industry. So we thought about this topic, SRE, what does it imply as a tester? So we all know that SRE adoption is growing in each and every organization, which as per the reports, 10%, it is growing up from 10% to in 2019 to 20% in 2022, which means like most of the organizations are looking for a skilled SRE roles, and many of the large companies like Google, Microsoft, Apple, all are adopting that. So SREs does not you can say sport the faster to the market because we are already moving to the agility methodology, but also we have to have a service reliability. So for that is a reason most of the large organizations and companies want SRE adoption. So SRE is not a new word, but it was already adopted by Google a long back, and it is just an extended level of our DevOps. So in this talk we will cover up with three pillars, which are the pillars for our SRE adoption. That is technical capabilities, which includes our monitoring, alerting, reliability, and security. And the second pillar would be our SRE adoption framework and ways of working. So which will include our operational models, governance, etc. And the third one is the process capability, in which we will little bit touch about incident management, how release management, how these pillars are tied up to the development and operations, and close observation tells for our testing involved. And the next will be our best practices, which we have to involve in SRE, and tools and automation adoption, which we are having. For if I just give an example, like most of the times we are moving to agile and cloud, but we also want our downtime per system downtime should be less. So how we can improve that system and automation, and we have to go for automation of manual tasks, which we are doing for our deployment and other activities at production. So performance and chaos engineering, we will touch upon that basic points. And the last and not the least, we will cover up how the SRE day life would be there, and what all the skill set we require to be a part of our SRE. So
Awesome.
so yeah, so this is the basically we are working on to explain about the SRE and the 3S. It is basically on 3S, that is SLA, SLO, and SLI. So we will touch upon on that.
Amazing.
So
I
it
think
will be yeah.
Great. So I have a question. So I actually probably talked about site reliability, and I think you are basically, it's bigger than that. It is service reliability, right? So are they same, or are they basically part and parcel of the same coin, or are they basically? I would definitely feel service reliability covers the entire app and entire applications. Probably.
Yeah, entire application. So they are interrelated. So that's why I just say SR is as a advanced version of DevOps.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
where we are going to end to end, whatever we are doing right now, that is still our deployment. But what happens if any of the error is coming up in our production? If our system is going down, what exactly we will do? So that is the automation of all the manual activities, whatever the pain points or challenges which we have. So we have to automate those as well. So it is basically, we can say, skill set which we require, that is Linux. If I just give the example of AWS, so in AWS we are having a systems, right? So all the services which AWS is providing, that basically depends on the reliability. How they are testing that, how they are sure their systems or the service will be up for all their services, right? So that's the reason, like we will definitely touch upon that, how we can improve our systems.
Yep. And I would recommend this, guys. I think this is one of those sessions which no one should miss. It is one of those interesting, and as Kanwar said, that the acceptance or basically the usage has grown so much that from 10% to 20% now, and we would find it more and more being one of those topics which will be the hot area for interest for everybody else as well. So I don't want to talk anymore on this. I am sure that they want to basically take all their stuff into the session, and I'm sure that no one should miss it. Can I ask few questions if you guys are okay, both Nitasha and Kanwar?
Yeah, sure. No.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sure. So both of you are in the industry for more than a decade, 13, 14 years of experience. You guys are carrying. You're working with one of the leading brands in India and abroad, Infosys, right? So what keeps you motivated? What is your motivation mantra, Nitasha, and what is your motivation mantra, Kanwar?
Okay. So basically, my belief that the hard work always pays off in the long run, it keeps me going, and this thought helps me to kill any negativity, if it always arises, and it helps me to focus on my bit and keep me do what is expected of me. So basically, yeah.
So guys, not only you will learn SRE, you will also get inspired by somebody like Nitasha, I'm sure. Kanwar?
That's my answer. Like, I was inspired with her thought thought process because we are working from last 2 years together, and I learned a lot from her. And the motivation is to learning from others. For
Very
me, the motivation is you, because I have engaged with you from last 2 years as well,
nice.
right? So from anyone,
Yeah.
from my across, whoever is around you, someone is doing well. So it's my motivation. If that person is doing something well, why I can't be?
Yep.
So always the lessons learned from my end.
Very nice thought. I would say that that is amazing, Kanwar. I think that that is a great motivation in itself. And obviously, we all, and that's the reason that the conference is all about that. And the very reason I get a chance to speak to young minds, so brilliant minds, is all about inspiring me as well. So every time when I do an interview, and I do a lot, okay, I want to make sure that I connect with the brilliant speakers all around the globe like you, and it is superbly inspiring every time. So great thought, Kanwar and Natasha as well. One more question, if it's okay, because I think we said 10 to 15 minutes. I probably, if
Yeah,
you allow me.
yeah, no worries. Go ahead. Go
All
ahead,
right.
Aditya. Yeah.
So Kanwar, how do you unwind yourself? What basically is your method of unwinding? I know technology, working, conferences is something all related to technology. Other than technology, is there something that you probably like or you would like to do in your free time, in your go-to time, probably?
That is the traveling from my end, and going to explore around the people, to know about the people. Like even I definitely I get a chance to work across this Europe and UK in geography. So I always want to know about their culture, how they are looking for, and to know about the people, how, because there is a huge gap between our Indian community and in our Western world. So always want to know how to fill that gap, how they are managing, because discipline is the one. So
Yeah,
I always like to learn about their culture, their the ways of working as well, how they want to involve. Because if you see, they are so disciplined, like they start their work at exact 9 and hard stop at 5,
correct.
so which is not possible for Indians,
Yes.
right? So that is the thing I always want to learn about, for about people around me.
Yep. Very nice. Very nice. Great. Thank you so much, Kanwar. Natasha, can we request you to also share
Sure.
your insight a little bit?
Sure. So basically, I like to unwind myself by spending time with the family, especially with my son. And I feel, spending time with kids help you detach yourself from the heavy generation, adult generation, because when you, go deeper into the kids' world, I think their world is much lighter, happier, and that's what I try to do. Spend time with my son, his friends, and be involved in his activities.
Very nice. Young. How young is your son? What is his age?
He'll turn 8 in January, so
Oh,
almost
really?
8.
By the way, it's a cliched statement. You don't look like a mom. I would say that you. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much for
Yeah. Don't get me wrong,
again.
but yes, obviously this is something which I thought I should speak up, and we are recording this, so don't. It's something that okay. Let's get back. So again, great thought. Thank you so much, Natasha, for sharing that. And obviously, you are from UK and you from Australia. How did it all work out? So last 2 years you've been working as a team. Is the time difference a challenge, or it's been something that you've been able to find out some mechanisms to work together as a team?
No,
Uh,
actually, we both are not in as a working as a team, but as a part of the one consulting team. Yeah, so we both are working for a different projects. But yes, somehow we always find out some 10 to 15 minutes within a week to talk about how we engage with our projects and other activities.
Very nice. Great. Thank you so much. And I really wish that people should not miss this session. This is one of those hottest topics that everyone should attend. One of the highlights for the conference, definitely, guys. And thank you so much, Natasha. Thank you so much, Kanwar, for being with us. And we are looking forward for your session. Thanks a lot.
Thanks,
Thanks a
Adi.
lot.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks,
Have a
Kanwar.
nice evening. Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye
thank
bye.
you so
Bye.
much.